Joe, do you think my legs have got thick, my body gross, my facial expression passive to dull, and my eyes lackluster? I hope it's a boy, and it'll be like you, with a great big bursting brain. Or maybe it'll be twins like me. I wonder what Peter would have been like. Sometimes, when she's very ill, Mother calls me Peter. If it were going to be twins, I'd rather have a boy and a girl, or 2 boys or 2 girls. But if it were going to be triplets, I'd rather have 2 boys and a girl, or 2 girls and a boy, than 3 boys or 3 girls. And I have a feeling it's going to be premature. Mothers have intuitions about these things. We were premature. 5 weeks. Very tricky.
Tricky?
Caesarean, as a matter of fact.
Sure's that sure, so was I too.
Were you? Isn't that marvellous? We really do have everything in common. Oh, Joe, wait till you hear. I was doing my hair this morning, and do you know what I found in the comb? A grey hair! I'm old! 2 months pregnant and I'm as grey as a badger. Isn't it a scream? I think a young face in black hair is more attractive than an old face in silver hair. But if I had to choose between a young face in black hair and an old face in silver hair, I think I'd prefer the young face. You have a young face. You're only a boy. You're just a baby, really. I'll have 2 babies to take care of. Joe, we'll be happy, Joe, won't we? Such a beautiful morning, so still. I think this is the most important moment in my life. And I think that sometimes happiness, real happiness, was never really discovered until we discovered it. Isn't that silly? And I want to share it with everyone, everywhere.
Stupid.
What?
A fat lot you have to give.
I didn't say give.
You did.
I did not.
I heard you.
Liar. I said share.
Share what?
You won't understand.
Understand what?
Anything. Because you're just a cold, selfish, horrible, priggish, conceited donkey. Stuck your old books as if they were the most important thing in the world. And you're intended. Wait like a dog for you to toss her a kind word.
I only asked.
You hate me. That's it. You're going to marry me just to crush me. I've heard of men like you. Sadists. I've read about them in books, but I never thought for a second. Oh! Joe! Oh!
What is it, man? What's it? Are you okay, man? You okay?
Labour has commenced.
Oh my God, how do you know? Doctor wants to say stop right here, bye. Oh my God, go get help. Don't move, don't talk to him. You okay?
Stay with me, Joe. Please hold my hand. Oh!
God, this is bloody fierce. Sounds of a bloody hill. You okay, Mac? You okay?
Dear Joe, I'm fine, thank you, Joe.
What's going on?
Nothing to be alarmed about. False pains.
False.
Gone again for the time being.
But they'll be back.
Oh yes, but maybe not for a month.
God, I'm not worth tuppence.
I'm sorry for calling you names.
Maybe we should go home, Mag, eh?
I'm fine, really. Go on with your work.
God, I don't know.
Please, I'll just rest.
Mag, I'll try to be.
I know now!
Huh?
Hunger pangs! That's what it was! I'm ravenous.
Hunger.
I could eat the side of a horse.
But you said you didn't care
Don't be always quoting what I said. There's nothing as detestable as being quoted. I change my mind every 2 minutes. Or would you rather it was labour?
I'm getting on with my work.
All the same, if I eat now, I'll have nothing left for later. I'll do with 2 small sandwiches. My biggest regret now is that I dropped domestic science in junior. Can't even remember how to make rock buns. And poor old Dorothy Quitty was so sweet as all. Did I ever tell you what happened to her, Joe? She was from Dublin, and one afternoon during the Christmas holidays, she went to the pictures. And this man sat in the seat beside her. Gospel truth. Joan O'Hara heard from a cousin of hers who's garden in Dundalk. And anyhow, during the film, this fellow gave her an injection in the arm. And when she passed out, he carried her out into the street. His accomplice was waiting there in the car, and they drove off with her. And 4 days later, she was found in the Wicklow Mountains, up a sycamore tree.
What do you mean, up a sycamore tree?
Hiding
Hiding what?
herself in the leaves.
Honest to God, bro, that's gonna be mad. You really are crazy.
She was hiding in the leaves, stupid, because they had taken her clothes away. That's the way. And for your knowledge and information, she had to give up teaching after that experience. Nervosity. That's what the doctor said she had. She's now a stitcher in the Belfast shirt factory, of all girls.
Honest to God, for a woman that's gonna be married in 4 weeks' time.
3?
The stories she come out with, there's only one word to describe them. Juvenile. And I'm trying to work at integrations here. So will you please shut up?
I will. I certainly will. And the next time I break breath with you, you'll be a chastened man. But before I go sign up for the rest of the day, there's something I want to get clear between us, Joseph Brennan. Joe.
What?
You never proposed to me.
Huh?
You haven't asked me to marry you.
What are you talking about?
Propose to me.
You really are crazy.
Ask me.
For God's sake.
No!
Will you marry me now?
Thank you, Joseph. I will.
Bats, raven, bloody bats.
The children will want to know, especially the girls. And I'll tell them it was a beautiful morning in June, a Saturday, 4 days before the exams began, on top of Ardnagee, Hill of the Wind. And their father said, Maggie, very shyly, Maggie Enright, will you make me the proudest and happiest man in the whole world? Will you be my spouse? And I said, Joe, nothing more. And I think that was the most important moment in my life. Integration? That's on my course too, I think.